Hey there, folks, having a good summer? I, the Big Bad Wolf, are taking it easy, and I'm once again about to review another read-along book and audio title. First one I've done in quite a while, too. What title is it? Yep, a read-along version of Just Me and My Dad by Mercer Mayer, starring Little Critter. I'm doing this as a tie-in to the latest Goldbook Video Killers episode on the YouTube channel Tom Blackbeat, where Grumpy Dwarf and Daffy Duck look at the 1993 video adaptation of Just Me and My Dad. Here's an annotation link to the video. And believe it or not, this read-along was actually co-produced and distributed by Yep, Disneyland Records. You may recall how starting in 1976, Disneyland Records teamed up with Western Publishing to do new Golden Book and audio read-alongs on record and cassette. And there were different previous Disney Golden read-alongs at the time, featuring a full voice cast, background music, and sound effects. After 1976, Disney didn't really make any new Golden read-alongs until 1983, when they made this and 3 other Little Critter read-alongs, Just for You, Just Grandma and Me, and Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad. Beginning in 1986, Western Publishing began doing their own line of Golden Storybook and tape read-alongs, ending their partnership with Disneyland Records. They did a few more new Little Critter titles and a lot of other franchises as well, even reissuing some of their 70s and early 80s Disney co-produced titles, even some of the Peanuts and Garfield titles Disneyland Vista Records co-produced with United Media. Now, the book was originally published in 1977, though there are 2 copyright years. Here's one for 1975 and 1983. 1975 was actually when Just for You was originally published. In fact, you may recognize some of these end paper illustrations from that book, particularly when they were used on the Golden Book video adaptation of Just for You from 1985. The whole story is read by Little Critter, which is expected as these books are written in the first-person view from him. But in a manner similar to the earlier Disney read-alongs, the whole story is presented on the first side of the record, and the other side has a couple of songs relating to it. Obviously, this was done due to the relatively short length of the story. So, let's see, hear, and read. Oops. There.
Hello, I'm Little Critter, and this is the story.
His voice is kind of cute, I will say.
Dad. You can read along with me in your book. You'll know it's time to turn the page when you hear the grasshopper hop like this. Let's begin
Doesn't
now.
sound much like hopping. It's a pretty long turn the page signal, too.
We went camping, just me and my dad.
The video version padded this out quite a bit.
Because I'm too
He had a
little.
little sister to it and such. Yeah, Little Critter has some additional lines that were not in the...
I picked the campsite. Someone was already living there.
Yeah,
Nice.
the video version reinforced that this is the animal's home and they're their guests. Well, what animal is Little Critter, anyway? He and his family.
We found another campsite nearby.
They look like they could be hedgehogs or porcupines or something.
My dad was
Mercer
tired.
Mayer never
I
said what they
picked
were. With a lot of trial and error, too. That's a funny illustration. Look at the dad's expression. That wasn't in the video version, but this was.
I wanted to take my dad for a ride in our canoe, but I launched it too hard.
Yeah. They made it more dramatic in the video version, where there's this recurring thing where he had trouble listening to his dad.
We went fishing instead.
Yep, the little critter caught a big fish, too.
My dad took a snapshot of the fish we caught. Then I cooked dinner for me and my dad.
Of course, the bear comes along.
Hey, what are you doing?
It says no words, but we hear little Kerr's voice.
Hey, silly bear, bring our fish back. Bring our fish back.
Oh.
We had eggs.
That sounded pretty funny.
My dad
Let's
is
cross out the eggs. Oh, the Disney and Hanna-Barbera wolf howling sound effect, too. Hanna-Barbera bat sound, too.
That made me feel better.
Yeah, right.
Then we went to bed.
Pretty cool synthesizer music there.
I stayed up with my dad and let him read a story to me.
Aw, my favorite book.
We slept in our tent all night long. Just me and my dad.
Alright. That was pretty neat, but there's still more. The songs are up next. These little critter read-alongs had original songs written by Disneyland Records songwriters instead of Mercer Mayer. First up is the song Just Me and My Dad, which is written by Michael and Patty Silvershire. They've done a lot of work for Disney and Jim Henson Productions. They wrote songs for several Disney direct-to-video anime movies, TV specials, and TV shows, such as the theme songs to the Gummy Bears and Tailspin series. They worked on a lot of compositions for Jim Henson Productions, such as the songs to Muppet Classic Theater. And they contributed to many Disneyland record and tape releases in the 80s. They wrote that I Wish I Was Magic song from the Disney Presents Your Favorite Fairy Tales from the 80s, and they contributed songs to albums like Splash Dance, Totally Minnie, and Rock Around the Mouse. Their first contribution to Disney was on the Mouser-Size album, with their song Pig Out, which you might remember seeing K.O. the Kangaroo dance 200 years ago. And then there's the camping song, written by Larry Gross, which you might remember from the 70s novelty song, Junk Food Junkie. He wrote songs for many other golden read-alongs, and he wrote the Bugaboo song for Mouser-Size, and he also performed many songs at the Disneyland Children's Chorus, or the Disney's Children's Favorites albums and some of their Christmas titles. But he doesn't perform this song, though. Let's listen to them, as they're quite different from the songs heard on the 1993 animated version of Just Me and My Dad. Yeah, these were released on cassette as well, but the songs come right after the story. Here.
Just me and my dad. What a good time we had.
Listen to those 80s synthesizers.
We went to the woods, and we really felt good. Just my dad and me. We're good company.
No relation to the song from Auburn Company 5 years later.
Just me and my dad. What a good time we had. We saw a bear, and I didn't get scared too much. Just my dad and me. We're good company. What a wonderful fun time we had. Just me and my dad. We found a campsite. I pitched a tent.
With trouble, too.
We caught a big fish. I wonder where it went.
The
Just
fish
me
took
and my
it.
dad. What a good time we had. We went out to the woods, and we really felt good. Just my dad and me. We're good company. What a wonderful fun time we had. Just me and my dad. What a wonderful fun time we had. Just me and my dad. What a wonderful fun time we had. Just me and my dad.
Now for the camping song, which is a little longer.
Saturday morning at 5 o'clock, bet I was the first one up on the block. Had to get with it, couldn't be slow. Packed our car, got ready to go. Took our sleeping bags, took our tent, took our skivets, and away we went. We're gonna do my favorite thing. Oh, how I love to go. Can't go in camping, feels so good. Camping, here in the woods. Camping, makes me sing. Oh, how I love to go. Camping.
Here you can tell it's the 80s by how it sounds.
Pitch our tent in a beautiful spot. Dad says it's hard, but I know that it's not. Couple of poles, couple of strings. Yes, there's a couple of other funny things.
Yeah.
I can do it all by myself, so I did with a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Now I'll go get water from the spring. Oh, how I love to go. Can't go in camping, feels so good. Camping, here in the woods. Camping, makes me sing. Oh, how I love to go. Camping, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't reissue this song on any new albums or something.
Fish and hike till the sun goes down. Then we build a fire and gather around. Nights are cool out here in the park. When the sun goes down, it sure gets dark. Spooky sounds I heard in the night. Hope they don't give Daddy a fright. I'll lie close and around him cling. Oh, how I love to go camping. Camping feels so good. Camping here in the woods. Camping makes me sing. Oh, how I love to go. Yeah, going camping feels so
I'm
good.
surprised he didn't have Mercer Mayer write songs for these little curly alongs.
Makes me sing. Oh, how I love to go. Can't go in camping. Feels so good. Camping here in the woods. Camping makes me sing. Oh, how I love to go. Camping.
Oops. Alright. Nice songs, huh? It's been a long time since I went camping with my son, Little Bad Wolf, who I rarely see nowadays. He usually likes to hang out with Pete's son, PJ, and sometimes with Max Scoop and that Bobby Zimmerisky guy. He still goes to Disney University with them all. But putting that aside, I hope you like this little critter read-along review. And it was the first one I did to tie into something else on the internet. I have a few more read-along reviews planned soon, so watch for them on this YouTube channel.